Lionel Messi wins his 8th Ballon d'Or. What a hero, man. That guy's quite literally the GOAT. Does he deserve it? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to react to every single ranking in the Ballon d'Or. Let's start, of course, with the individual trophies. Jude Bellingham wins Copper Trophy as the best talent in the world 2023, aka best young player. I don't think anyone can really debate this. Well deserved by Bellingham. Now let's move on to best goalkeeper. Emiliano Martinez wins it. The Yashin Trophy. Boy, that's some heavy, that is some heavy World Cup tax. Bro, as an Arsenal fan, I remember when this guy shipped 5 goals against Reading in the Carling Cup. And he's gone on to win the Yashin Trophy. Boys, he had to glow up, man. I guess anything's possible in life. So yeah, big up Martinez for that one. But who would have seen that coming? I'm not too sure. Look, I mean, is he the best goalkeeper in the world? No, but he's won the World Cup. And we all know what the Ballon d'Or is about. You win the World Cup, your stock increases exponentially. So yeah, big up to him, man. His father came on stage with him, I heard. So yeah, big up to him for that. But let's get into the ratings, because that's what everyone's here about. Top 30 players as decided by 100 journalists. The top 100 journalists in football. So these guys are meant to have elite ball knowledge. Let me rate it and see if they actually do. So, here we have the full Ballon d'Or rankings. Number 30, Ruben Diaz. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. I mean, he won the treble, right? So there's going to be a lot of Man City players in this list. And I think, yeah, Diaz has been one of the better players. So yeah, I'd say 30 is fair. 28, it's a tie between Randall Kolo Muani and Martin Odegaard. Right, so this Randall Kolo Muani guy, yeah, I did not hear about him until the World Cup. I did not watch a single game of this brother until the World Cup, yeah? Was he good in the World Cup? Yes. But at the same time, let's be real with it right now. He missed, honestly, the best chance you could ask for in a World Cup final to bring France the World Cup trophy. I don't want to be harsh, but if that was Mbappe in his situation, France lift the World Cup. And Mbappe probably wins the Ballon d'Or for that. So there's a bit of a butterfly effect there. Does he deserve top 28? I don't think so. Martin Odegaard, now obviously plays for my club Arsenal. Arsenal won the best teams last season, so it's only fair that a few of our players make the list. And Odegaard was one of the standout players. I think 28 is fair on the list. 27, Nicolo Barella. Bloody hell, man. That's some heavy Champions League final tax there. To be fair, I've got Barella's shirt in my cupboard. I'm actually a big fan of him. Does he deserve top 27? Maybe. I don't know, to be fair. I don't watch Serie A. What he did in the Champions League was good, but yeah, I think he got very lucky to make it on the list, to be honest. 26, damn! Jamal Musiala fell. Musiala fell big time. I remember when this brother was one of the standout kids of all time. He's one of the wonder kids. He's fallen big time to 26 on the list. I did not see that one coming. I thought he was going to be top 15. Damn, he's had a tough start to the season. 25, Josko Gvardiol, well deserved. I think he's one of the better centre-backs around. Obviously gone to Man City now from RB Leipzig. Had a really good World Cup as well, Croatia. I think he's well deserved. 24, my boy, Bukayo Saka, star boy, well deserved. Next year, top 10 hopefully. Hopefully top 10 if we go on to do special things. But yeah, Bukayo Saka deserved in the top 24 rankings for an absolute fact. 23, damn, Andre Onana, 23rd in the Ballon d'Or rankings. I don't know about that one, man. I do not know about that one. Now, obviously, he made the Champions League final and was actually good last season for Inter Milan. But this brother's suspect. I'll tell you, suspect. Now, he's not as bad as people make out, but better than Bukayo Saka. Better season than Odegaard, Muani. Even better season than Ruben Diaz. I don't know about that one, man. I think that's fake stats for that one. 22, Kim Min-jae. Right. Kim Min-jae, 22. Obviously won the Scudetto with Napoli. Now at Bayern Munich. Don't think he did anything nationally, to be honest. Yeah, I think, to be fair with him, he's snuck his way onto the list. Fair play. I don't think he's top 30. He did well at centre-back last year for Napoli, but I think he got away with one here to make on the top 30 list, to be honest with you guys. 21, Antoine Griezmann. Bro, this guy's still playing football. I don't know how he made it on the top 30 list. Big up Griezmann, by the way, because I remember watching that guy when I first started watching football. So the fact he's still on this list after however many years, yeah, big up him. I thought it was 2016 if he used to be in a top 30 list. But yeah, Griezmann does not deserve to be on this list. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of Griezmann. My playstyle always like Griezmann in real life. But yeah, does not deserve to be on this list. 20, Lautaro Martinez. Another case of heavy World Cup tax. Because this brother did nothing. Nothing. Let's be real, right? In the World Cup, did he really do anything? Now, obviously, he scored a few goals. But that was Messi. And if anything, Julian Alvarez that was carrying Argentina's attack. This brother did nothing. And then for Inter Milan, it was more Lukaku that was doing more than him. So yeah, I think Lautaro Martinez got carried his way onto this list, to be honest. Definitely not top 30 in my eyes, right? I think they got that one horribly wrong. 19, Harry Kane. Let's be real, is Harry Kane a top 19 player in world football? Yes, he's probably a top 10 player in world football. But he hasn't really contributed to anything. That's why he's not on this list. The Ballon d'Or is just accumulation of all the other trophies you win. So you will not be in the top 10 if you've not won a trophy. That's just how it is. You have to win something to get on the Ballon d'Or in the first place. So that's probably why Harry Kane's so low. But yeah, he deserves to make on this list for sure. He's an outstanding footballer. 18, Jude Bellingham. Definitely has to be higher on the list, man. Jude Bellingham at least top 15. I know he didn't win a trophy last season. He came this close with Borussia Dortmund. But this brother has to be top 15, man. He's tearing up La Liga right now with Real Madrid. He's an unbelievable footballer. 17, Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, Kvaradona. I've heard of him. Top player, man. For me, obviously this season has been a little bit slow. But last year, he was one of the main reasons that Napoli won the Scudetto. I think 17 is fair, given that this season he started a bit slow. And I think Osimhen was more of the standout player in Napoli over Kvara. But yeah, for me, he deserves to be in this list, man. Very good player. 16, Karim Benzema. Damn, he fell off. Big time. Bro, this guy won it last year. He dropped 15 places. Damn, that's a fall off. I mean, it's only right, because last year he deserved to win it. This year, he didn't really do much. Let's be real about it. He's gone to Saudi League now with Al Ittihad, I'm pretty sure. Last year with Real Madrid, I mean, he won the Club World Cup and the what was he win? The Copa del Rey. That was about it, really. Yeah, 16th, about fair for Benzema. Next year, he probably won't even make the list. I'm calling it right now. Next year, Benzema will not be in the top 30. 15, Emi Martinez. I mean, another case of World Cup tax. I mean, as I said, he won the Yashin Trophy, so he's got to be on this list, right? 15th, is it fair? He should be lower, to be honest with you guys. I know he won the World Cup, but let's be real. Is he better than Alisson? Is he better than Edison? I don't think so, man. I don't think so one bit. But that's just the way it goes sometimes, right? You win the World Cup, your stock goes up heavy. 14th, İlkay Gundogan. Oh, that is disrespectful. That is big time disrespectful. This İlkay Gundogan guy needs to be at the very least, top 7. At the very least. This guy turned up big time for Man City. In the treble-winning team, he was their best player in the last 10 games when it mattered most. Scored a double in the FA Cup final to win that game as well. İlkay Gundogan at least top 7 in my eyes. I think they've been very, very disrespectful for this ranking. 13, Yassine Bonu. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So, Emi Martinez, who won the Golden Glove, the Yashin Trophy, is 15th. And Bonu, who's also a goalkeeper, is higher ranked than him, but didn't win the trophy. How does that make any sense? I'm lost for words on that one. Now, Bonu, obviously, Moroccan, did really well in the World Cup with Morocco. Won the Europa League with Sevilla. Other than that, didn't really do much. Once again, lucky to be on this list. But yeah, big up him and his family for making it. 12th, Robert Lewandowski. I'll be real, yeah. I've not heard anything about Lewandowski this season. Now, obviously, I don't really watch a lot of La Liga, to be honest with you guys. I spend a lot of my time watching the Premier League. But I've not really heard of this guy, Lewandowski. You know, every season I hear about Lewandowski, Benzema, Harry Kane. I've not heard much about him. Has he been injured for a lot of his time at Barca? I'm not too sure. But yeah, probably got lucky to make it onto this list, to be honest with you guys. I know he won the league with Barcelona, but that was about it, to be real. 11, Mohamed Salah. Big up Salah for making the list, because last year was obviously not his greatest season at Liverpool. Still had a decent season, a decent goal return, but he's nowhere near the heights we've seen of Salah in recent seasons. But yeah, regardless, I think 11 they've niced him. I think Salah needs to swap Salah and Gundogan at least, I'd say. I think Salah goes up to 14th and Gundogan down to 11th at least, and I'd be a bit more happier, because I think Gundogan's had a bigger impact than Salah this season, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I think 11, it's not the worst rating in the world for Mohamed Salah. Now we're on to the top 10. This is where the big boys come in. 10th, Luka Modric. Bear in mind, he won this award in 2018. I think that's fair for Modric. Still really good footballer. Obviously came to semi-final, with Croatia in the World Cup. Went far with Real Madrid in the Champions League. Obviously won the Copa del Rey with Real Madrid as well. Still an absolute menace. I think 10, to be fair, is a little high up for him. I think he needs to drop down between 10 and 20 is more fair. But yeah, Modric still deserves to be in this list. I think he's still a top 30 footballer in the world. Top 9, Bernardo Silva. Well-deserved, man. Well-deserved Bernardo Silva. I made a video about Bernardo Silva, actually, on my Instagram, talking about how he's one of the most underrated players at Manchester City. This brother deserves it, man. Because how many good games this guy put in and never gets the plaudits. Never, ever. But yeah, Bernardo Silva, well-deserved. I think he's one of the better players at Man City for an absolute fact. Number 8, Victor Osimhen. Deserved as well. Well-deserved. I think he's a little high, given that he only won Serie A. It's not like they went far in the Champions League, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, look, for example, Kvaratskhelia is in 17 and Osimhen's in 8. Were they that far apart? I think them two were like the two best players, and then you put them apart, really far apart in the rankings. I think, to be fair, I think Osimhen, put him up, swap Osimhen and Gundogan, it would have been perfect. Genuinely, it would have been perfect. I think Gundogan should go number 8, and Osimhen, like, drop down a little bit. He deserves to be in this list, but not quite that high in my eyes. Number 7, Julian Alvarez. Damn! Bro, for a 23-year-old to finish 7th on the Ballon d'Or list is an incredible achievement, man. Hats off. Hats off. Now, is this heavy with the fact that this brother's probably the most accomplished player this last season, right? He won the World Cup, won the treble of Man City. Yeah, he's won the most trophies out of any player. To be fair, like, in terms of his trophy cabinet last season is the best. And he deserves it. Let's be real right now. Is he the 7th best player in world football? Absolutely not. But he won the treble with Man City and was one of the key players in doing so. He obviously won the World Cup with Argentina. As I said, him and Messi were carrying that team up front. I think it's well deserved, Julian Alvarez. Brilliant. Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Well deserved as well, man. Deserves his place 100%. One of the most electrifying players in world football. Well deserved. Number 5, Rodri. Damn. I think he should go 4th, you know. Rodri, for me, is Man City's... I'll be real. Man City's most important player. Over Haaland, over De Bruyne. Who we still haven't seen this list, by the way. So the fact Rodri is still finishing above De Bruyne and Haaland... I think, look, obviously Haaland has to finish above Rodri for the goals, but I think Rodri finishes above Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion. That's my humble opinion on it. I think Rodri definitely deserves his place over De Bruyne. Now, if De Bruyne's 4th, swap De Bruyne and Rodri. I expect De Bruyne to finish 4th in this ranking because obviously there's Mbappe, Haaland and Messi to go. But yeah, I think Rodri, to be fair, I think 5th. He needs to finish higher, a little bit higher. 4th is better for me because I think, look, he's scored in the final of the Champions League. Like, does that not mean anything? I think he's Man City's most underrated player. I think he's still underrated. He's their most important player. He was missing for 3 games this season and they lost all 3 games. Yeah, he goes 4th in my opinion. Speaking of 4th, Kevin De Bruyne. Swap him and Rodri and it's perfect. De Bruyne is still the unbelievable player, man. Missed him since his injury because, yeah, this brother's an absolute menace and he makes Haaland look 10 times better. 3rd, Kylian Mbappe. Boy. For me, that's the best player in world football right now. Not the greatest of all time, obviously not, but best player in world football right now is Kylian Mbappe. For him to finish 3rd, I mean, in an alternate universe, I talk about Kolo Muani, right? If Kolo Muani scores that chance, Mbappe, having scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, probably wins the Ballon d'Or, to be honest with you guys. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, right? I think next year, he has to win the Ballon d'Or. Has to win it. I don't think he will. I think if he wins the Euros with France, he's probably got a very good chance of doing it. But... yeah, I think Kevin Mbappe needs to get Ballon d'Or sooner rather than later because look, Messi's got 8 and this brother's got 0. I mean, you got to start getting the Ballon d'Ors quicker, sooner rather than later, to be honest with you guys. And he deserves it. Mbappe, is, in my opinion, is the best player in world football. He needs to move away from PSG number 1. And if he can start to bring in like a Euros, because the Euro obviously is in 2024 in Germany, then I think he's got a really good chance. Next, Erling Haaland at number 2. Deserved, very well deserved. Top, I think he won the trophy for the most goals as well, something like that, whatever it's called. The Gerd Muller trophy. I think well deserved in that respect as well. Yeah, I think 2nd's good ranking for him. And number 1, Lionel Messi, his 8th Ballon d'Or. Congratulations, man. What a GOAT. What a GOAT, man. The king of football, Lionel Messi, won his 8th Ballon d'Or, helped his country win the World Cup. For me, that cemented his status as the greatest of all time in this sport. So yeah, I think it's very well deserved that Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or. Now, obviously, is he the best player in world football? Right now, obviously not. He's sitting out in MLS with Inter Miami. I think the season ended as well for them, so he's not even doing much right now. But let's be real. Last season, he helped his team win the World Cup, was the best player along the way. He deserves it this year out. I will say this though, controversial opinion. Actually, not very controversial. This is the last Ballon d'Or Messi will ever win. He's not winning any more than this. 8 is this is his final Ballon d'Or. He will not win a single more. So, who's going to get more Ballon d'Ors than Messi? Will anyone ever overtake Messi? I'm not too sure. But next year, I think it's a straight shootout with Mbappe, Haaland. I think you could see Vinicius Junior enter the race, to be honest with you guys. And Bukayo Saka. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I think Haaland and Mbappe and Vinicius Junior will have a straight shootout for that Ballon d'Or, to be honest with you guys, for next year. But that's my reaction to the top 30s in the Ballon d'Or. Congratulations to Lionel Messi. Well deserved overall. He gets his 8th Ballon d'Or on the list. And also congratulations to Jude Bellingham. What's the guy's name? Erling Haaland and Emi Martinez for winning their individual trophies. And Vinicius Jr. as well won the Socrates one for his fight against racism off the pitch. So yeah, big up to him for that as well. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you agree with the rankings or do you disagree? Who would you have rather seen win the Ballon d'Or if you don't think it should be Messi? And as always, make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 5,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in and hope to catch you all in my next video. Take care.